En este video serás testigo de cómo el argumento de quienes están a favor de terminar con el embarazo, entre comillas, claro, se está saliendo de control. En este debate todo se salió de control y esta mujer solo gritaba, argumentando que podía hacer eso en cualquier momento del desarrollo del bebé, incluso días u horas antes de que naciera. Algo totalmente loco, pero que muchas personas a favor de ese acto realmente están proponiendo. Mira el video completo y dime si estás a favor de la activista conservadora Lydia Taylor o de la estudiante. También quiero saber qué opinas de la llamada telefónica que presentará Lydia. Comencemos.
Why do you think that some people should have the choice to end an innocent human life?
You're describing it as an innocent human life as if it has a thought, feeling, or emotion. It does not have a soul yet. It is an embryo in a womb until I decide otherwise.
What do you mean? What do you mean until you decide otherwise? You decide when
Until
something...
I decide to keep this baby, it is an embryo that I have to make a choice on, just as every parental figure does.
What species is the embryo?
Does it matter?
Yes, it matters. If it's
Fine,
a human
let's go with
life,
human then.
Yes, I think it is wrong to choose to kill innocent humans.
And I've stated that it is your right to have that. Why are you taking my right to decide
Because
away?
the government's right is to protect human rights. It's
The
very
government's
dangerous.
right is to protect the rights of its human beings, as our Constitution does laid out in the preamble and the first
Yes,
article.
the Constitution protects our right to life, which abortion violates by killing an innocent human being.
No, it does not.
You just admitted that it's a human being.
No, I did not. Again, you are rephrasing my words and not using the words that I am.
Ella lo acaba de decir, es cierto.
Being in the womb, that human life begins at fertilization.
I said life begins at fertilization. A human life does not begin until it comes out of my fucking cooch. If I have a stillbirth, are you saying that that is somehow my fault?
So you think abortion should be allowed up until the moment of birth, even though you admitted that a human life begins at fertilization?
If the mother's life becomes threatening, that is not my decision. Because if it no, stop.
Piensa que hablar así le da la
A
razón.
mother has waited 9 months with a womb in her belly. She has made a nursery. She has given it a name. She has thought about the life
Not
that she
always.
has.
There's
No,
sometimes
that is
cryptic
exactly what that
pregnancies.
means. She has waited 9 months. This isn't something that shits out in the toilet one day that she didn't expect.
No, that's what cryptic pregnancies are. That does happen.
Okay, so now you're referring to minor specific pregnancies and
Because
not referring to the
your
general
logic
consensus.
your logic should
If
apply
a
to all
woman has
situations.
thought about having a baby for 9 months and brought it up to that point and then has to make the decision, am I going to get an abortion? That is not
If
something she
you-
made on a whim so that she can go get shagged by her husband later. That is somebody who thought about having a baby, wanted to have a baby, and had to make the hardest choice that any parental figure can possibly make and sacrifice the life for her own. That is what you are telling me.
You
I
just
should not have the
admitted
right.
that abortion is sacrificing someone
I'm
else's life for
saying,
your own.
I am
Do you
saying,
hear yourself?
you are not hearing me. You are trying to put my
No, I
words into
just
your
rephrased
filter.
it. I just stated exactly
Exactly,
what
you
said.
rephrased it. You're not listening to me. I exempt. I'm not saying anti-abortion or for abortion. I am saying the right to choose. You are saying that you do not want to give the woman a right to choose, and no matter what situation, she
I
should not have the
support-
right.
Ese argumento es un sinsentido. Simplemente estás a favor de que las mujeres hagan eso o no. Si ella afirma estar a favor de ambas opciones, en realidad está otorgando la peor parte de las dos, es decir, que se termine con el bebé. O no se da cuenta, o simplemente la agenda es más fuerte que su razonamiento.
I support a woman's right to choose over her own body.
Then why
I-
are you
hold
taking
on.
my right away by
Hold
saying
on.
I cannot get an abortion if
Let
at
me
9
finish.
months I realize
Can you
my
let me
life is in
finish?
danger? No, because you are not
No, we're
understanding
here to
what
have
I'm
an open
saying.
dialogue, and I know that you're getting heated, and that's okay. I understand. But can you give me 1 minute?
I feel like I've given you several, but fine.
No, I support a woman's right over her own body. I don't care what a woman does with her own body. She can shave her bald, tattoo her forehead, pierce her belly button. I might not agree with all those decisions, but that is her body, her choice. She has that legal
De
right.
acuerdo con ella.
A preborn child has their own body. They have their own fingers,
But
their
they
own
cannot make a
toes.
choice.
Let me finish.
They cannot make a choice.
Let me finish, or I'm going to have to ask the next person. A preborn child has their own body, their own fingers, their own toes, their own heartbeat. They have their own body, which you admitted was a human life. Therefore, they deserve their own bodily autonomy, which abortion directly violates by poisoning, vacuuming, or dismembering this innocent body. That is a violation of bodily autonomy.
Ma'am, I don't think you're understanding.
Todos la hemos entendido.
I don't think you're understanding. This is not about what an abortion is or what I consent to in an abortion. I can believe one thing. I am saying you trying to lobby my Congress to have a law that is legally binding on who I am as a person, make a decision
Who you
on
are
my...
as a person. What do you mean?
If I cannot...
I support your right to life just like any other human.
Exactly. My life, my choice. This fetus is attached to me. In your example, she comes up to 9 months. Let's say I come up to 9 months. If I have to make the decision that my life is in jeopardy versus a fetus that has not even been brought into this world yet, I am already making the hardest choice of my entire goddamn life to either run the risk or to do that.
There's no medical reason to end that baby's life.
Except I just told you there is a medical reason. My life is in danger.
En una enorme mayoría de los casos, al practicar una cesárea se salvan ambas vidas. El argumento de la estudiante solo demuestra cómo intentan forzar tener la razón, aun cuando los datos demuestran todo lo contrario. En mi opinión, en realidad ella es quien manipula el debate.
You are ignoring the fact to make it work in your
life
logic.
is in danger and you're at 9 months, then they would just induce. That is the safest way to save the
No,
woman's
because
life.
then that would kill me. You're not listening.
No, you don't. Are you aware that abortion is an induction after they've already killed the baby? That's all an abortion is.
Are you aware that's not what that is?
Yes. Okay. All right. Here's what happens in a third trimester abortion.
Where is your medical degree? Where is your factual
All right.
science?
Actually, yeah, I'll play a recording of when I called a third trimester abortion clinic, and they'll tell you exactly what they do. We're gonna.
And
do
where
that.
is this abortion clinic located, and what are their
This one
medical
is in
doctorates and certificates?
This one's in Bethesda, Maryland. So I'm gonna play it for you,
okay.
and I need everyone to be quiet so you can actually hear it.
Intenta desacreditar.
All right. Here we go. Oh, we might not have like.
I am looking to have an abortion.
How far along are you?
I'm 34 right now. My boyfriend is kind of out of the picture now, so I don't really have any support.
It's a 4 to 5 day procedure. A needle is inserted through the abdomen and into the fetal heart. Lidocaine is injected, and that will completely numb the fetus. After that, we inject a medication called digoxin and another medication called KCL, which will slow and then stop the fetal heartbeat. And then we'll give you a medication called misoprostol. Misoprostol will sort of induce contraction, will assist you in sort of pushing in the induction, and then remove all of the products of conception. You're definitely going to feel discomfort and cramping, but we do give you fentanyl and Versed during the procedure. We specialize in later trimester care. Our doctor is very well versed in what he's doing, and he's very good.
So I'm not like a rare situation. Y'all help women this late in pregnancy all the time?
All the time.
Okay.
An induction. After
Okay.
they violently killed the baby
At
by
30
injecting their heart.
Is that during for a second trimester or a third trimester?
That's third
pregnancy?
trimester. Second trimester is where they dismember the baby.
Totalmente insano.
Dismember a baby that isn't put together yet.
No, so this is what a baby looks like in the second trimester.
That's not what a
By
baby
the
looks like in
ten-
the second trimester.
Yes, I can pull up some images of what an actual photo of what a baby in the second trimester. By 10 weeks, they're already sucking their thumb. They feel pain by 12 weeks.
Ma'am, my mother has had 3 babies. I asked her before I came here what a pregnancy is like. Have you been pregnant before?
No, I have not.
Then how do you?
How do
You know
I
what?
know? Because I can see an image of a baby, and I understand, and I've read a biology textbook that says life begins at fertilization, that you admitted. And so you are admitting that you think it is okay to kill some human lives, and that is wrong.
Ya no puede estar más perdida esta estudiante, y no puede ser más notorio su intento por tener la razón a como dé lugar, que ya ni le permite pensar con claridad qué decir. Ese argumento no es para nada válido. Que su mamá haya tenido muchos hijos. Vaya ironía, ella sí la tuvo a ella.
My God, you keep rephrasing my statement to sound like I am a moral demon and not understanding what I'm saying.
That's your words, not mine.
No, those aren't my words. I've asked you not to rephrase numerous times. My wording, exactly. Repeat it after me if you need to remember it. My wording is, I support a woman's right to choose. I do not care what the abortion
end
is.
and baby's
No
life.
acepta que es así.
Okay, now you're filling in on something that I did not say, so you are making a judgment.
No, that's what it is, though. Because
That's
you
not what
admitted
I'm-
it's a human life, correct? So you support the choice to end human lives. Yes or no?
I will hypothetically in this endeavor say that, okay, let's go with the belief that it is killing a baby, that it is completely and utterly morally unjust. Fine.
Okay.
Let's go with what you are saying hypothetically for this scenario.
Okay.
Why does your opinion matter in my decision? I'm
Ese
not
pensar
asking
es
you for your
peligroso.
opinion in my decision. I am making the decision based on what's best for me. You, as yourself, do not get to decide.
You're clapping for a girl that said even if it's killing a baby, I should still be able to decide to do that.
Yes, because it's not my
That's
decision.
second. You should be able to live your life when it personally impacts you however you want.
Great,
But
this
the
baby is
second-
personally impacting me.
No.
My baby has nothing to do with you.
You
Why
don't
do you
get
get
to
the decision on
kill.
my
You
baby?
don't get to kill someone else because they're inconvenient.
Why are you
to
making that decision for me?
Do you think that? Okay, let's say what you're saying is just be personally against child abuse, but allow other people to abuse your children. Do you see how that's dangerous?
You
To allow
understand
other
that's not
people-
what I said.
I know, but by your logic.
No, that's
I
not
should
by
just-
my logic.
You're
Esa es su
you're saying that
lógica,
I should just
muy
be personally,
peligrosa.
I should just personally not kill babies.
No,
but I
let's
should
use
allow
the
other
child
people.
abuse logic for you.
Okay.
I'm saying I personally do not believe in the right to abuse my child. I personally do not believe
Right.
in that right. If I see somebody else abusing their child, I may try to influence them to not do that. However, let's think about that a little bit further here.
Right.
That is a fully grown life that is being affected. An embryo in my fucking womb is not being affected. That is me. That is not a separation.
That is a human life. You admitted it's a human life. You admitted that it's a human life.
I admitted in a hypothetical that the embryo in my womb is a human life.
No, you admitted that biology textbooks say human life begins at fertilization. Did you not?
Yes.
Yes, and so therefore you support the legal choice to end human lives.
I support the legal choice for a woman to decide.
To kill human lives.
Oh my God.
You're having a really hard time admitting it because I think you know deep down that it is wrong.
Al final, siempre ocurre lo mismo. Toman los casos más extremos y menos frecuentes para intentar justificar el aborto en prácticamente cualquier circunstancia. Cambian las palabras para que todo suene menos grave, hablan de interrumpir el embarazo o de derechos reproductivos, pero evitan decir con claridad de qué se está hablando. Luego presentan esas excepciones como si representaran la mayoría de los casos, cuando no es así. Con ese argumento terminan impulsando leyes mucho más amplias que permiten abortar incluso por motivos que nada tienen que ver con esas situaciones excepcionales. Si realmente el objetivo fuera resolver únicamente esos casos extremos, las propuestas también estarían limitadas a ellos, pero una y otra vez terminan promoviendo algo mucho más amplio.